What's going on, guys? Welcome back to We Want Picks. My name is Jacob, aka the Freckled Salamander, here to bring you my lock of the week for UFC 305. But before we get into this week's lock of the week, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you are new. The last two lock of the week videos, we had over 1,000 likes on those videos, and that just keeps me motivated to keep these videos going, to stay creative. And this week I've got an incredible highlight film. But also, before we get into this week's video, you might be wondering, what the hell is lock of the week? I just stumbled upon this video. Every single week I pick one underdog that I believe in my mind is going to win with 100% certainty, and this year we are absolutely killing it. Last week we had Filo. I couldn't even get the video out before that fight got canceled. Really broke my heart, but I put together a beautiful highlight film. We came into last week with one underdog that we really liked, no other really options that we enjoyed. So we had kind of a flyer lock of the week. Fight does not go the distance for Luciana versus Alencar. That missed. It counts against us. But this week we've got an actual real lock of the week. So make sure you settle in. And as always, make sure you go to WeWantPicks.com and consider becoming a premium member today, because my bets have been absolutely destroying lately, and anybody that's a premium member knows that is a fact. Gonna get not only this card but also the UFC Sphere. I guess that's UFC 306 as well. So make sure you go to We Want Picks and sign up to become a premium member today. Enough of the nonsense. This week, lock of the week for UFC 305. We might as well just run the tape. Lock of the week for UFC 305 is none other than...
While I'm in the dressing room, 5 minutes before I come out, my gloves are laced up. I'm breaking my gloves down. I'm pushing the lever at the back of my glove. I'm breaking the middle of the glove so my knuckle could pierce through the leather. I feel my knuckle piercing against the tight leather gloves on the Everlast boxing glove. When I come out, I have supreme confidence, but I'm scared to death. I'm totally afraid. I'm afraid of everything. I'm afraid of losing. I'm afraid of being humiliated. But I'm totally confident. The closer I get to the ring, the more confidence I get. The closer, the more confidence I get. The closer, the more confidence I get. All during my training, I've been afraid of this man. I thought this man might be capable of beating me. I've dreamed of him beating me. But as closer I get to the ring, I'm more confident. Once I'm in the ring, I'm a god.
Pop smoke, they know I'm wildin'. If I'm on the island, I'm snatching the cell. Already got locked, the night is bail. Until he free, I'm raising hell. Tell my shooters, call me FaceTime. For all the times we had to FaceTime. Free D nights, he doing state time. If you need the glizzy, you can take mine. Please don't come out to mouth. You know I'm like that. I'll make a movie like TNT. Glock 30 on me, actually really want it. I bet I air it like B&B. Now they blue island in my section, and I keep that 38 for the weapon. Remember when I came home for correction? All the bad bitches in my direction. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for a nigga.
And she let it clap for a nigga.
And she throw it back for a nigga.
And she throw it back for a nigga.
Micah Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all
So there you have it. The lock of the week this week for UFC 305 is gonna be Dricus du Plessis. I hope you guys enjoyed that tape. I thought that tape was pretty cool, right? Pop Smoke. I thought that tape was pretty cool. Listen, I need to get something, real straight, open, and honest with everybody, because it's gonna be kind of the same situation here. I was the biggest hater in the world of Belal Muhammad. Right? I said that if he didn't get poked in the eye by Leon in the first fight, he'd be in the PFL. He'd be on his way. Nobody hated Belal Muhammad more than me. I picked Sean Brady versus him. I picked basically everybody versus Belal Muhammad. Then I put my biases aside. I break down the film the way I do every single fight. I had made thousands and thousands of dollars betting Leon Edwards. But I looked at the fight and I said, you know what? A point fighter versus a pressure fighter who is going to come in, stay in his face, mix in takedowns. Leon stands no chance. And I sat here right here in this very chair, and I made Belal Muhammad my lock of the week. And I saw all the comments. Oh my God, what an idiot. Oh my God. And I put $1,500 on Belal Muhammad, and I saw it all. Right? I just kind of sat back, had a little smirk on my face all week, because I knew exactly how that fight was going to go. This week, with Dricus du Plessis, I see the same thing happening. Let me be clear. I'm not trying to convince you guys to do anything. This is my money. These are my plays. This is my research. This is just how I see fights going. So don't let me convince you into picking or switching picks. But I'm telling you right now that Izzy is a point fighter. And when you get a point fighter versus a pressure fighter, which Dricus is going to be, I will take that pressure fighter 10 out of 10 times. Dricus is an absolute dog. And I hated Dricus. Hated him, guys. I hated him. I had Darren Till as my lock of the week versus Dricus. I had one of my biggest bets ever with Robert Whittaker against Dricus. So everything that you guys are going to say about Dricus, I've already said it. Just like with Bilal, I had already said all that stuff. But when you look at the film, when you look at the tape, you really dive in, this dude Dricus knows what the fuck he's doing. He is a pretty decent striker. He is relentless with the pressure. He is a good wrestler, a good grappler. If he gets Izzy down, I don't think Izzy's going anywhere. And in the striking, I think he's going to be able to pressure Izzy for 5 straight rounds. The way you beat Izzy is with pressure. Sean Strickland was able to pressure him, and people are going to be like, that wasn't really Izzy, and Izzy was this and this. I think that was Izzy. Izzy's going to get a little bit older now. This guy's been through wars. He's got 1 million kickboxing fights. He's set in the embedded. I can feel that I'm 35 now. I have to start doing things different. I don't think he has that same pop in his shots, the same speed. I don't think he's got the same tenacity that he had versus Gastelum. I'm ready to die for this. That war he was in with Gastelum. If you're fighting Sean Strickland, getting eaten up by a jab, getting dropped in the first round to defend your belt as a minus 600 favorite in front of your home fans, and you can't turn up that extra notch, you're looking at your corner like, I can't get past the jab, and your corner's looking at you like, uh-oh, what do we do now? I just think that's who that camp is. I think that's who Izzy is at this point. And he's trying to convince himself again, like, I'm coming in, and I'm taking heads, and I'm back, and I'm doing all this stuff. DDP's a cool, calm, and collected dude, man. And I love his coach more than anything. His coach is a game planner. They've been preparing for Izzy for a long time. Came in against Robert Whittaker as a southpaw, and his coach said, listen, Robert Whittaker had never lost to a southpaw, but I still saw opportunities there to land shots. That's exactly what happened. Came in as a southpaw, Rob was blitzing in, hit him with a jab, dropped him. I believe the game plan is going to be there for DDP. I believe the pressure is going to be there by DDP, and if you pressure Izzy, he doesn't like the pressure, and if Izzy does not sleep DDP, which I don't think he's going to, I think he's going to be in a rough spot this week. I am taking my Bilal winnings. Remember, these are Bilal winnings. This isn't just another bet chasing money, but I have put my Bilal winnings $2,000. You can see it on the screen now on Dricus du Plessis to beat Israel Adesanya. Does that make it right? No. Does that mean that I know everything? No. I'm telling you right now, main events, pay-per-views for 2024, I've only picked one incorrect. That was Steve Erceg, arguably one. Maybe I'm due to lose. Maybe this isn't the play. Maybe I'm going to be down $2,000, but I make the reads. I'm confident. I always put my money where my mouth is, and this week, it is going to be on my lock of the week, Dricus du Plessis. This guy's cool. This guy's calm. This guy's collected, and he's an absolute dog. He's an absolute animal, and I think he is going to be in front of Izzy in his face, making it his life a living hell for 25 minutes if he doesn't get a finish. Look for a lot of wrestling, a lot of grappling. Should have a good game plan. Let me know in the comments if you agree, if you disagree. Let me know here. Lock of the week for UFC 305. One underdog that you believe in your mind is going to win with 100% certainty. And I'll be honest, guys, if you want another underdog, you're not feeling Dricus, you like Izzy, honestly, the least flashy lock of the week, the one that I would probably default to if I didn't have Dricus, even though I like Dricus, is probably Hikata Ramos. Hikata Ramos, to me, against Koulibaly, I think he's got all the tools to win that, so that's kind of like a little backup there if you don't really like Dricus, but I like Dricus here. I put my money where my mouth is, as I always do. Like the video, WeWantPicks.com. It's only $10 a month. My name's Jacob, aka The Freckle Salamander. I'm out. Peace.